President Trump lashed out at critics Saturday in defense of his mental fitness for office, calling himself a very stable genius in a tweet storm of boasts. First on Twitter, then at a news conference with Republican leaders at Camp David, Trump defended himself against a new book that cites purported fears from former and current aides that he was unprepared for the presidency, incapable of processing information and uninterested in making difficult decisions. Citing his success in business and on television, as well as his victory in presidential politics on my first try, Trump tweeted that his record would qualify as not smart, but genius, and a very stable genius at that. He suggested that the fake news mainstream media are trying to smear him by using the playbook on President Ronald Reagan, who some believed suffered from mental deterioration due to age in the latter years of his 2 terms. Reagan was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease after leaving office. During a news conference at the presidential retreat in Maryland, where Trump and GOP leaders were formulating their 2018 agenda, the president denounced the book's author, New York media writer Michael Wolff, and a high-profile source, former White House chief strategist Stephen K. Bannon. Trump, whose personal lawyer sent a cease and desist letter in an effort to stop publication of Fire and Fury inside the Trump White House, has also called for tougher libel laws. "It's a disgrace that he can do something like this," said Trump, who has previously threatened to silence news organizations over critical coverage. "Libel laws are very weak in this country. If they were stronger, hopefully, you would not have something like that happen." Trump's outburst magnified attention on the book that his aides have derided as fantasy and complete fiction, but it also seemed to reveal a president who relishes constant conflict as feeling more besieged and isolated. With his approval ratings at historic lows after nearly 1 year in office, Trump has gone from battling Democrats and foreign leaders to fending off doubts from his closest advisors and even, reportedly, family members. Wolff, appearing on NBC's Today Show on Friday, said that 100% of Trump's team, including daughter Ivanka Trump and son-in-law Jared Kushner, both White House advisors, doubted the president's competency and grew more alarmed by his temperament during the first months of his presidency. The controversy also served to elevate the question of Trump's fitness for office that some in Washington have privately and some publicly wondered about since before he took office. During the campaign, Democrats, including President Barack Obama, called Trump unfit for the White House. Members of the Republican political and national security establishment called Trump dangerous to the nation, promoting a Never Trump movement to try to undermine his candidacy. "This isn't a situation where you have an episodic gaffe," Obama said in August 2016, after Trump engaged in a public dispute with the parents of a Muslim American soldier who died in combat in Iraq. "This is daily and weekly.